Do you know what happened to the smartest student in your class? The smartest student in my class used to be nicknamed Rain Man in math class because of how fast he was able to make calculations. But he wasn't just the best in math. He was also the best in the language classes and in history class, any class except physical exercise really. He wasn't much use there. Everyone thought he would go on to become a university professor. But he didn't. He started distancing himself from academic pursuits in high school and instead started reading poetry and wanting to be an artist. When he was evaluated for military service and got a stellar score on the IQ test, the officers asked him what he wanted to do after high school, and he told them he wanted to study literature or write novels. Most likely the issue was that he came from an academic family, with both his parents being university professors, which made the career path seem like nothing special to him. He wanted more, whatever that was. At college, he would become increasingly erratic, often not showing up for class and failing to read appointed materials. But he would still pass all exams with high marks by making an effort at the last minute. The artist aspiration hadn't died out though. He was pursuing writing as well as music, eventually forming a band, but he never really made an impact. He wasn't even a bad music artist, but he also just wasn't outstanding like he was at school. His commercially unsuccessful artist career saw him moonlighting at random shift jobs to get by, including as a night receptionist. It would be 7 years until he realized music and literature weren't going to get him anywhere. If he had just managed to put his head down and work diligently on a more weighty subject of study, be it mathematics or medicine or political science, I'm sure he would have had a brilliant career and made a splash in his field. As it was, he was already in his 30s without any really useful qualifications while others were getting promotions and buying real estate. In the following years, he first learned Chinese and went to live in China, then came back again, took up coding with the intention of making AI models but also lost interest in that before really getting there. Nowadays he's still struggling to even get a decent job, something I think no one would have expected back then at school. And who knows what's next? I guess I should know because I am this person. I was the smartest kid in my class. In this game of professor or suicide, I'm thus far neither. But being gifted hasn't served me particularly well. Since everything was easy for me throughout my education, well, except PE and crafts, I never learned to really struggle. I learned that I could win without struggling. Therefore, I proceeded to avoid anything that might seriously put me to the test. And at the end of the day, intelligence is really no match for effort. The silver lining is that I'm more and more beginning to realize that I don't need a brilliant career, neither in academia nor as an artist. In hindsight, I was pursuing both more out of vanity than anything else. Unusually smart kids have a tendency to accrue lofty expectations from all around, from parents, teachers and classmates alike. Everyone tells you, you could do this and you should do that and you're gonna be a star, and it's easy to become inebriated with this praise and forget to stop and be honest with yourself about what you actually want, not what others want for you or even what you want for your own idea of you. Finally doing so has been quite liberating.